Hey guys, so I just got done finishing filming my January favorites, and I thought I would do like a very kind of small accumulative drugstore haul that I've had in the last little bit. I've kind of promised myself, other than getting things like from Gratis, that I don't plan on buying anything that's high-end makeup for a while. I really need to start saving my money, and it's just been one of those things that it's like, okay, you know what? How much stuff do I really need? So if I do buy anything now, it's all going to be drugstore for the next little bit. A couple things I ordered online not too long ago from nonpareilboutique.com. I ordered that, I want to say, Wednesday. So with Canada, it'll probably be here not next week, but the week or not next week, but the week after. So definitely check out for that too. So I ordered a bunch of like NYX stuff. So technically it is like drugstore because I think I bought like some bunch of eyeliners at like $1.75 each. So as soon as that gets here, I'll definitely show you guys what I ordered and my thoughts on the products as well. So anyways, this is kind of stuff that's been accumulative in the last little bit. It's not a lot, but I thought I'd just show you, some of my new recent stuff that showed up at my apartment. So I'll get started with my two hair care things. These are the two things obviously I use now that my hair's a little bit shorter. It's the Schwarzkopf, the Got to Be Glued. I just had this in my January favorites video that I just recorded, so you'll see that in there. Absolutely love this stuff. Have been using it, like I said, probably since grade 10. So like the last 10 years or so I've been wearing this in my hair. I stopped using it for a while just because my hair was a little bit longer and I didn't really need it. And then all of a sudden when I decided to go in and do some chopping, I decided that it was a good idea to pick some more up, and I just fell back in love with this stuff. So a little bit goes a long way, which that's what I love about it. And my other thing is my hairspray that I've been using right now that I picked up, which is the Pantene, the medium thick, and it's like the maximum hold, so it's like the number 4, as you can see, like right at the bottom here. And this again has just been a really good hairspray. It was on sale when I picked it up. It was like $2 and something, and it's really like usually like $6, so I thought I would grab it. It's okay. I'll probably go back to the stuff that I was using before, but in the meantime, I don't mind it. So I also picked up another one of my absolute favorite hand creams, and it's the Great Shakes. It's by Soap and Glory. The reason I love this stuff, because literally it smells like my Miss Dior Sherry perfume. And I put this on before I go to bed, and it's just like, it's so hydrating and so soothing, and the smell just like stays on your hands, and it just is like, oh, it's so calming when I go to bed. It just smells so good. But super hydrating as well. I love the packaging on it. I mean, you can't go wrong with pink packaging, and a lot of their packaging actually has like really cool like photographs on it, like looks like very like old school photographs and whatnot, something that you would probably see in like the 40s and the 50s, their packaging. So it's really cute, but I do love this stuff, so I had to pick up another bottle because I just ran out of my other one. I picked up an eyeshadow by NYX, and it's the color in Golden Dune. And I picked up this color, I'll bring it back because my camera never wants to focus, but I picked this up because I had heard that it's a really good dupe for MAC's Woodwinked. And this time of year, I really like doing like the golds and the bronzes and doing something that's more like plummy on the cheeks and then do like a little bit of a darker lip. And I just, like I said, with trying to save my money, I just can't justify buying any MAC eyeshadows right now. I'm trying to be really good about not buying stuff that either that I like, because I always end up buying like products that I have that look similar, or I'll buy like a MAC eyeshadow and I'll use it twice and it will just sit in my drawer and I won't reach for it, which I've done with numerous colors. So I thought I would just pick up maybe a nice alternative, and I had been doing some searching online for a really good dupe, and this is one that came up. So I don't own MAC Woodwinked, so I don't know if it's 100%, but it looks very similar in a lot of the swatches and stuff that I've seen online. So I'm just going to do a quick swatch here. It is not, and so that's it there. It's not as finely milled as probably MAC's Woodwinked is. It's got a bit of like a cross between like a Volux pearl and a luster finish. So sometimes there's like a little bit of payoff. Like you probably won't be able to see it now, but like I can blow, not that you should blow on your eyeshadows, but again, I don't use it on anywhere else but myself. But like if I blow on it, like a lot of the like little chunkiness and stuff is on there. I mean, it doesn't show up on your eyes. You don't have to worry about that, but it's okay. It's not the best eyeshadow that I've ever bought from NYX, but you know what? It'll do because I really like the color of it, and if it's close, if it's like Woodwinked, why not? So I'll definitely use it. 3 more things. I just have to grab them here. 3 more things that I got. I picked up, of course, an absolute love Vaseline. You can't go wrong with that. It's just like the tiny little bottle. I've used quite a bit already. But I'm not a huge Vaseline person. I really like it on my cuticles this time of year just because it's so darn cheap. I'll even like condition my like eyebrows with it and stuff like that. I put a little bit of it even like kind of just right in here because I get a lot of dry and patchiness right here. So I'll put my eye cream on and just put a little bit of this to help to lock in and seal all that moisture in. It's good on your feet. I've just been kind of using it everywhere. So Vaseline, it's always a staple this time of year, and I'm been very, very happy with it, and I'm glad that I bought another a little bottle of it because it's just been driving me crazy with this weather. So, my next product that I picked up, of course, another Lash Blast Volume. There we go. Not the Fusion, not whatever the heck I said before, but the Volume. And I wear this in black brown. The reason is because I don't like completely black on my lashes for some reason. I just think it looks very stark, and I find the black brown just kind of warms me up a little bit more with my complexion and everything. I mean, this is my holy grail. I've been wearing this like for as long as I can remember. I think when it first came out, and every time I try another mascara, I always come back to this one. Anything that I've tried from Sephora or MAC or anything like that, it just doesn't do it justice. This is still my favorite of all time. It probably will always be my favorite, and because of the price, I'll just keep repurchasing it. So love, love, love this. And my last thing actually is a foundation. And I've been not wearing, I mean, for the last probably year or so, I've been only wearing mineral makeup. And I thought that I wanted to give liquid a try again because I find that with my face, like my complexion is very rough and uneven, like my skin. So like I have very, very large pores that seem to be getting larger over time. And I'm definitely working on it with my skincare products and trying to like even out my tone of my skin and the texture of my skin. But I find sometimes with liquid makeup, when it sits on my skin with like, and even when I use a really good primer, it just makes it look very uneven. Where the mineral makeup, it just kind of buff it on. And because of the mineral makeup, the finish that it gives, it really hides a lot of those imperfections. But I really wanted to give liquid a try again and just see, how it went on. And I didn't want to invest in really good liquid from work. And I had tried a bunch before, like a bunch of samples and stuff. Like I tried the Makeup Forever Their Face and Body. Didn't really love it because of the coverage. I mean, I tried to build up the coverage after really I let it dry and did layers and stuff like that, but I just felt like it really wasn't doing its job. I had the NARS Sheer Matte, which I ended up just getting rid of because I didn't love it at all. I didn't like the way it went on or anything like that. Sheer Glow I really like, but again, for $55 in Canada, it's not really worth it. So I decided that I was going to pick up a new foundation, did some research online, and I watched Candy Johnson, and I know that she always talks about the L'Oreal True Match and how this is probably the closest thing to a high-end makeup without paying like an arm and a leg for it. And I think this was like $11 Canadian, and I got it in the color Light Ivory W2. And I mean, it looks nothing like my skin right now, but I actually am wearing it today, which is kind of weird. So as you can see, once you blend it in, it does change a little bit. And this is probably the closest match for me. And again, like it looks like my color, no problem. So I had this on today. I really like it, actually. It just evens me out. A little bit goes a long way because it gives a really nice coverage. It is definitely recommended more for like from normal to oily skin. I wouldn't necessarily recommend it for a dry skin just because it is a very like matte finish when it goes on, and it sets really quickly. So a dry skin, I think that it just wouldn't set nicely on your skin. Like you'd have a hard time blending it in. But yeah, I really like it. So I definitely will look for something else the next time I'm in the drugstore. I really want to try the Maybelline The Fit Me foundation that just came in, just because I've heard really, really good reviews on that. But in the meantime, this is an awesome product, and really happy with it. Again, I probably will end up repurchasing it for sure. So if you guys have tried the Fit Me foundation, let me know what you thought. If you are even if you are more of a dry skin or an oily skin, it doesn't matter, just because I'd love to hear your feedback on it. I've been kind of doing looking online for a few reviews, and people have said good things about it so far. So if you have any feedback, definitely let me know, because I'd love to hear from you for sure. So but yeah, those are my my little drugstore items that I picked up. It wasn't a very big haul, but I just figured I'd kind of give like a mini review with it as well, so make the video a little bit longer. So anyways, thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you're having a great weekend, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.